a moment in your bones when the fire takes over. Blood is running, heart is pumping as the battle gets closer. They can say what they want now, 'cause we'll be screaming now. We can be heroes everywhere we go. We can have all that we ever want. Swinging like Ali, rocking our bodies, standing on top like a champion. Keep your silver, give me that gold. You'll remember when I say we can be heroes everywhere we go. Keeping us down is impossible, 'cause we're unstoppable. Oh, we're unstoppable. We're unstoppable. Every spotlight, every soundbite, everybody who gave up is just a fuel for wanting him more than anybody against us. They can say what they want now, 'cause we'll be screaming now. We can be heroes everywhere we go. We can have all that we ever want. Swinging like Ali, rocking our bodies, standing on top like a champion. Oh, we're unstoppable. Oh, we're unstoppable. We're unstoppable.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another production by Cheyenne Mustang Media, where we are live from the West Fargo Sports Arena, where we are excited to bring you more EDC hockey action between the West Fargo Cheyenne Mustangs and the Fargo South-Shanley Bruins. My name is Jordan Latufsky. I'm joined tonight by Sean Burke. And Sean, you got two teams that are coming in here tonight. Both have one win in the EDC. It's early on in the year, but one of these teams is going to look to separate themselves from the other.
Absolutely. I'm just going to be like a broken record. Every game is big. This is no exception tonight.
It certainly is, and the last game that we did was back and forth. We saw Fargo Davies, two of the first four shots were in the back of the Cheyenne net, but Cheyenne did a nice job of climbing back in that game, and then it was back and forth. Late in the third period, Danner Brecky parks himself right in front of the net, has a shot deflect right off his skate, and sometimes they don't ask how, they just ask how many. It doesn't have to be the prettiest goal in the world. Just ask Cheyenne and how they were feeling after that game, and I'm sure there was a feeling of elation in the locker room.
Absolutely, yeah. And they tried to carry that in on Thursday and ran into a bit of a buzzsaw.
Right, and that leads into the next thing that I was going to talk about. You look at the last two games here for both of these teams. We'll start with Cheyenne. They went up to Grand Forks Red River on the road and played them at Eagles Arena. Never an easy task, and it certainly wasn't easy on Tuesday. Game started, the first 7 minutes, there wasn't a whistle in the game, so it was back and forth. And Red River was able to get a power play goal in the first period. Unfortunately, Cheyenne takes an offensive zone roughing penalty. They were controlling the puck right on Trace Meyer's stick. Bennett Benson goes to the penalty box. Bang, Red River scores on the power play, and that's the eventual game-winning goal there in the first period. Other than that, Cheyenne, maybe some defensive breakdowns. But overall, fairly clean game. Beating Red River up in Grand Forks is always going to be a tough task. But the flip side of that.
Right. But you've told me, though, we have yet to beat them.
That is true. In
our existence.
And that can't be something that, teams change every year. It's Red River, they change every year. They're
is
good
it a
every year.
mystique?
I don't think it's that.
No.
But I want to talk about South's game. So the other day they're playing Grafton, same day that Cheyenne's up at Red River. Grafton goes up 1-0 in the first period. South ties it in the second. 1-1 going into the third. And then it's the Landon Hale show.
This is unbelievable. You told me
this is a game that I wish that we would have been at, because this is one where you read the box score and you wonder if they made a small typo. 32 shots in the third period for Fargo South-Shanley. I don't know if I've ever seen a high school hockey team get 30 shots in period. The final shots they have listed on the North Dakota High School Hockey website, 32 for South, 4 for Grafton Park River, and Landon Hale, 4 goals in the third period.
Wow.
South goes out and wins 7-1. So it's, So in third period it went Hale, Burkhart, Dahl, Hale. Okay, so Landon Hale there in that game. Had a penalty for good measure, so he went for the Gordie Howe there.
Yeah.
And then had the 4 goals, in that third period for South-Shanley. So as we said, both these teams, they come in tonight with identical records in the EDC, just 1-1 early on in the year. They do have one common opponent, and that's Fargo Davies.
Yep.
South beat them 1-0 in their first game of the year, and then in Cheyenne's second game of the year, the game that we did last Tuesday, was a 5-4 matchup here at the West Fargo Sports Arena.
This should be a phenomenal matchup.
Yeah,
then.
so I'm two tightly contested teams, and I think with that, we'll take a look at our keys for the game.
All right. Number one, keep it simple. I like early on in the year, you've got to keep it simple. And that's from an offensive perspective and a defensive perspective.
Yeah, and sometimes early in the year, you're still juggling your lines. We see some lineup changes for Cheyenne tonight. Mikhail Alexandrovich is going to go from defense to forward, and Bennett Benson's going to go from forward to defense. And so, early on in the game, maybe trying to get some flow, and especially early on in the year, figuring out who can play with who and who plays well with who and complements each other. And sometimes you don't want to overdo it, and you just want to keep the game. You go north and south. And play a good, smart game.
And that's leading us right into key number 2. Bond like glue, not James. So let's look at our sheets here. Of the 4 forward lines, only one is intact from a week ago today. And one of the defensive pairings. Our third line is still together, and same with our third set of D.
Erickson and Levine on D, and then Danner, Brecky, Cava, and Burns, and I thought they played a nice game today on Tuesday. Obviously, Brecky with the 2 goals, but I thought that they did. You talk about keeping it simple. They played hard. They cycled the puck. They did the things that they need to do.
Let's go back to what it was last year's Red River team. Those kids had been together since Squirt. It was like you didn't have to. It was the passes were there on their stick, and they knew exactly where the other person was going to be. And hopefully – and we say this all the time. This is a short season. You've got to get the chemistry. You've got to get, you got to figure it out that who's going to work with who is going to get the chemistry together.
And the difficult thing in a short season like that is if you have an injury or an illness or something along those lines, and it's not just one player. You're shuffling 3-4 guys around here, and you're trying to find the right combinations. And so hopefully, first Cheyenne, they can find some that stick here.
Right. I don't even want to go down that road with injuries. So, let's hopefully that everyone can stay healthy and Coach Benson works his magic. And a week ago, a week from today, that these exact lines, or it's like something that just click, whether it's in practice or whether it's tonight, that you're going, oh man, that line is dynamite.
Yeah, and you got 3 EDC games, bang, bang, bang in a row pretty quick. On Thursday, Grafton's going to come in here. Speaking of Grafton, I think maybe a little bit of a surprise. They're up 2-0 right now on West Fargo up in Grafton. So Grafton's going to come in here, and then they have Fargo North the following week. So 3 games in a row. Mm-hmm. And our last of our keys to the game is special teams and special times. And this year, Cheyenne, the other day against Davies, I think maybe they only had the 1 power play, or I can't even remember. I know there was a long stretch in that game where Davies hadn't taken a penalty.
I think we waited third period, right?
I believe so. And then Red River, the other, up at Red River, Cheyenne went, looks like 0 for 0. Well, they list 2 penalty minutes for Red River, but it was actually coincidental. So Cheyenne didn't have any time on the power play. But I was listening to the college hockey coach, or a college hockey coach of the number 1 team in the nation, Minnesota, I'll say it. I'm a big fan. But he was talking about how in their game, towards the end of it, Minnesota was going to sweep Michigan, and it started getting really chippy. And he said, I really liked how my team stayed out of it. He said, in a season like that, in the college season, you're playing to get to the NCAA tournament. Mm-hmm. He said, in the pro game, you can go back and forth, and the players police it. Now, you talked about in our last key to the game on how short this season is, and the game is escaping me that we did 2 years ago, Sean. I believe it was maybe either West Fargo or Devil's Lake, where Cheyenne had a lead in the third. They got undisciplined. They took a 5, and they gave up 2 goals. And then in the end of the season, that really, really loomed large, and it was a game that was maybe late, mid to late December, somewhere around there. And you think, well, we still have time to make up for it. So, understanding where you're at in the game, where you're at in your season, and being smart and having good specialty teams. So with that, we'll take a short break for our national anthem, and then we'll come back with our first period action.
Hi, I'm TJ Oshie here at Marvin headquarters in Warroad, Minnesota. The Lake Town way of life is appealing to so many people.
We've got a thriving school system, coffee shops, breweries, restaurants, and hockey is the hub of our community. We're probably the last place left in Minnesota where hockey is actually free.
The way Marvin supports the town supports Marvin is awesome.
There's opportunities for you, work hard, self-educate. The sky's the limit here at Marvin.
All right, welcome back to the West Fargo Sports Arena. Sean, we said there's 4 games going on tonight, and all 3 of them have already started. All 3 of them have goals.
All right, let's hear
and
it.
Actually, Red River
Yep.
is playing Devils Lake. It's actually in Devils Lake 1-1 at the end of the first period. Red River's goaltender, Brody Forsberg, very capable goaltender. Over at Shields Arena with about 3.5 minutes left in the first. Central is up 2-1 on Davie. Shots are 11-3 in that one. And then up at the Centennial Center in Grafton with about 3 minutes left in the first period. The Spoilers are up 2-0 on the West Fargo Packers. And so I think maybe a couple surprising scores there. Maybe that 1-1 score with Red River, and then that 2-0 score up in Grafton. I was looking today, West Fargo, they've scored 11, but they gave up 20 so far in the year, and so they're -9 in the goal differential. They got some very capable forwards that can put pucks in the back of the net, but right now the bugaboo for the Packers is on the defensive side of the puck, it certainly looks like.
All right.
And I don't know what to think in this one, Sean. I think that maybe it could potentially be low scoring. I certainly think it's going to be a tight contest. I don't expect a 4-1 or a 5-2 or anything like that, but that's why they play the games.
5-2. You're predicting 5-2?
No, I said I wasn't. I'm thinking maybe a 3-1 with an empty netter or 2-0, or we'll see how this thing goes. And the puck is down.
All right, play is underway. I'm noticing quite a few unfamiliar names kind of to us for South-Shanley from years gone by. Looks like quite a few that have been elevated from the JV last year to the varsity. So this is.
Well, I don't see a scarp root on it, so that looks a little different from years past. That's
and I
for
do
sure.
see some Olsenowskis. I just wonder. I don't know.
Is that a brother
If
of?
it's brothers, yeah.
Was it Noel?
Noel, yes. Still.
Is he still playing? He was
still tending. Yes.
He was a good goaltender for him. That's
I don't
no
know
doubt about it.
I can't remember if he's in Manitoba still or not. But I do believe we have seen his first action of the year. Mr. Jack first now for South tonight. Looks like number 30 way over there.
Well, both of them have played, it looks like, on their, stat sheet. Yep, you got a chance here in front.
Oh, good save.
That's off there.
By Mr. Richter. Oh, it's the right side.
Yeah, his.
We haven't seen that this year yet.
His right leg extended, as you see on a replay right here.
Yeah, nice play.
Yeah, that was a nice play.
Aaron Meyer. No, sorry, that was.
Was that Jack Rasmussen that came in, and Richter made a nice save, but as he pushed off on his post there, the net came dislodged of its moorings, and good face-off win for South there. 2 nice blocks for Cheyenne.
All right, we got the Cava line out there for Cheyenne. Countering for South-Shanley. Looks like it's still the Worth line with Meyer and Rasmussen. Cava is with Brecky and Burns, the only line that remains intact from our broadcast last week. So obviously coach is seeing something in this trio. All right, puck behind the net. Mustangs looking to get it out. Can't. Shot from the point. Oh, a lot of traffic in front. Oh, 3 South players right there. I don't think that was.
Yeah, Cheyenne got
the way
caught.
We drew that up defensively. Oh,
they got caught playing above the puck, and Weber's going to go for a penalty right there, right in front.
Cross-check interference.
Interference, yeah. Cheyenne got caught playing above the puck there, and it ended up squirting behind all their defensemen. You had 3 South players.
Yeah, that was scary.
Right in front of the net. Yeah, certainly was. And talking about those 3 players, Cava, Brecky, and Burns are just out there, and you talk about how coach must like them. They're all seniors, and that's one thing that does help. We talked about it at this level. It's nice to have a complimentary. Cheyenne does have a lot of seniors this year, so it certainly helps when you have a veteran experienced team, and that's 2 really good face-off wins for South on both these draws.
Keep that in. South on the power play with 15 minutes to go in this first. Nice job by Porter Beam.
Yeah.
To get that out. Well, I do remember last week, and very slow start by the Mustangs, and I think eventually we were settled down on the
Penalty kill.
on the PK where we seemed to find our legs.
I hope that's
Find a
not
little
our
confidence.
recipe
Yeah,
for success,
that's-
but
No. Yeah, I don't think in many record books that you're going to find a team that scores more goals shorthanded than they do, if ever. All right, nice puck movement by South-Shanley here. All right, puck in the corner. That was Aaron Meyer back to the point. Cycling it down low, that's Landon Hale. Hale from the hash mark. Kind of off his stick. Nice job of batting that down, though. Looking to go back door. Read nicely by the Mustangs. All right. Hale gets it back to the point. Shot. Oh.
good job by Meyer to track that all the way. Tough to see Foster Lord standing right in front of the net there. It's tough to see if he was to the side. We'll get a good look at it here on our replay, but nice job by Richter. He sees it all the way, just catches it right in front. I think if you're Foster Lord, you want to try to move in front there and take away the goaltender's eyes, or at least get a stick on it. Pretty easy save for Ben Richter right there.
Yeah. All right, 48 seconds remaining on the power play.
Three offensive zone draws in a row that South has won.
All right. Oh, can't get a. That was Benson kind of fanning on that one, but
Comes right back to him and gets it all the way down.
Yeah. All right. South behind their own goal, taking up the right-hand side. Going cross ice on that one. Oh, looked like he had a little space there and chose to take it behind the net. Mustangs looking to get this out. Little pressure at the point. Mustangs doing a good job of bottling it up at the top by the blue line there. Able to clear it. It's going to go all the way down. Ryan Olsenowski, the sophomore, looking to bring this up on this right-hand side. Good speed. Harassed, though, by the Mustangs. Able to get a stick on that. Jar that puck loose for a second. Shot wide. That was Olsenowski again. Mustangs looking to get this out. Power play is over. Mustangs looking to get their first shot on goal. Oh, good shoulder on that one. Shot back to the point. Good job of keeping that in. Oh, deflected. Good save by Richter. Jabbing at it. Defensive help. Trying to skewer that to the boards.
I think he wanted to cover that. It just right outside of his reach, and so he had to poke it away out of harm's way.
Puck between the legs. I saw that in the NHL. Went in their own goal shortly after that. Looks pretty, but intercepted. Good hit on the boards there.
That's two in the shift by Allen. Nice job defensively.
All right. South-Shanley, the Bruins putting good pressure early on here with 12 minutes to go. Mustangs still looking to get their first shot on goal. Going to make some changes here. No one there. Both teams making wholesale changes. Porter Beam with nice touch on that one. Getting it out of the zone. High pop fly on the boards. Mr. Beam again looking to bank this off the boards. Oh, luckily. That was a South player that would have been the first one coming in on that one. Mustangs bring it to the middle. Shot.
Sean, one thing I really miss about you being at Cheyenne is when you would do the sports announcements in the morning. It does help that we have Mr. Moe and Mr. Salmon at Cheyenne.
Are they doing that?
Well, they add to the announcements. Today,
Yeah.
Mr. Salmon said that Cheyenne Mustang Media has eclipsed 100,000 hours of views on YouTube and over 4,000 followers on Instagram. So thank you to all of you out there
Is
who
that a plaque?
consume our
Did you get a plaque
content and enjoy all the student activities that are put on by Mustang Media. A lot of kids spend a lot of time and take a lot of pride in the work that they do, so we certainly appreciate your
congratulations
viewership.
to that crew.
And I'll get back to what Mr. Moe had on the announcements a little bit later.
We just missed our first shot on goal. Rather harmless, but hey, got to start somewhere. All right, 11 minutes to go. Mustangs looking to add to their total. Left side here, going around the net. Oh, looking to center that just off the stick. Can't quite tell who that was in the middle there.
That was Bame. That was getting it right to Brecky there, and that was a good opportunity for Cheyenne. Nice play by Bame going around the net.
All right. Oh, I can see that one being intercepted. High risk, high reward cross ice pass there. It was read nicely by Cheyenne with the to break that up. All right, Mustangs looking to take it. Oh, he's got speed. He's almost through.
Every defenseman's dream for Man Weber to be
Shot
on a
bobbles up.
breakaway there.
Oh, we could have a 2-on-1 here. Mustangs looking to come back here on this one. Here comes the shot. Oh, good save. Oh, a little bit of action here. Looks like we're going to get coincidental.
Yeah,
I
he's going
think.
to take both of them there.
Good job, Aaron Meyer. A little
Aaron
bit toe
Meyer.
drag there.
Is that Aaron Meyer and Dawson Worth right there?
Mustangs coming back hard here. Oh, little sauce pass, but kind of hung up there. So
Actually, looked like that was Jack Rasmussen, I believe, for South. So I believe Benson's probably going to go for rough, and then was that
Slash
Meyer,
maybe?
I believe,
Yeah.
went for a slash.
yeah, that's the way it was looking.
And one of them for sure went for the slash.
All right, we got the number 1 unit out here for the Mustangs. Meyer. On either side, it's Iverson and Hassler. Might have been our first draw.
That's what I was thinking
Our
too.
first
Is
victory in the circle.
Trace Meyer was able to win that one back.
That was a good seal by South there, but Mustangs able to power through that. Apply a little grit at the line, getting that out. Good, hit a little behind on that pass, a little behind Mr. Myers. Oh, looking to jab that forward, getting it to his line mate there, but can't. All right, Mustangs looking to create something here. Meyer again going cross ice. That was red. That was kind of telegraphed. All right, Mustangs are going to try this again. Oh, that's a tough pass. Directly behind. And then
It wasn't very good puck management there
No.
by Cheyenne. He had one pass that went right through the crease, which was dangerous, and then the other one that got picked off easily. And then that one right there is kind of put Iverson in a tough position, but
Right.
it's an uncontested pass, and so those need to be connected.
Right, and it happens so fast. You know, Iverson needs to create a little angle there so he can kind of catch it. But yeah, you're not sure when that pass is going to come, and it's coming that fast, and you know, you got probably less than around a second to adjust. So, well, that's going to happen at all levels. I don't care.
Yeah.
All right, a little give and go here at center. Puts on the brakes. Was that Allen? I can't tell if that's 10 or 16.
16, yep.
All right.
Allen, Andringa, and Ron, it looks
Here we
like.
go.
First time we've seen Ron at home this year. First game was the other day against Red River.
Yeah. All
But
right.
Cheyenne sported some black jerseys in that one, Sean. First time I've ever
yeah?
seen those. Yeah, black jerseys,
like it.
blue breezers,
Oh,
blue
I got a little
helmets.
space on this right-hand side. Oh, I would have come in a little closer on that one. Oh, who am I from back here, Mr. Meyer? Sorry.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by NDSU. North Dakota State University offers a different kind of education. Classroom knowledge comes to life through hands-on experience, which sets students apart and prepares them for successful lives and careers. The best way to learn about NDSU? Take a tour.
Boom.
Schedule yours at ndsu.edu/visit.
I'm done with that. Done with that part of my career, I think.
Lifelong learner, Sean. You never know.
That's true. That's true. If it paid better, I would have been a lifelong student. The pay was not good. All right. Knifed in by the Mustangs here. 8:19 to go in a scoreless first period. Mustangs with only one shot on goal. We got to add to that. Oh, I like that. Pass off the boards themselves. Oh, Mustangs going to be the first in on this one. Good defensive gap here by the South, not making this easy for the Mustangs to get anything going offensively.
No, it's not. And Cheyenne was doing a nice job of cycling right there. And then puck got deflected up into the netting. But Cheyenne is going to get an offense's own faceoff out of this. So hopefully they can create something off of this faceoff, whether it's through some sort of set play or whether it's just pulling it back and getting a puck to the middle of the ice and then to the net. We got Meyer here. He won the last one, but unfortunately looks like Olsenowski's going to be better on that draw.
All right, Mustangs looking to create something. Just going to dump that in. Hopefully the first one on it. And we are. All right, looking to go back to the D. Not much time. South, good job on the defensive end in their own zone here. Creating havoc for the Mustangs. All right, Mustangs looking to bring this in. Looking to go backdoor. No, sir. All 5 members of South-Shanley were in the house there. All right. Looking to bring it to the center. Off a skate, though, and wide.
And you're right, it's tough to get in the middle of the ice, and it's tough to get pucks to the net right now for Cheyenne.
All right. Try and create this nice job of stopping. We got 2 South on there looking for help here. All right, nice. Let's jab back to the point. Shot. Oh, just wide. Kind of hesitated there, and then all of a sudden that lane closed for him. Oh. Just wide. It looked like that shot was on goal from here, but we're looking through net and 200 feet, so. All right.
I thought the second one by Weber, I thought that one looked, it clearly got by the goalie, but I thought it was going in the net. You're right, the long way away, and we're
still nothing on the clock, so we're
looking through some stuff here.
We're wrong. Oh, yeah, going to tie that one up.
Yeah, it was a good opportunity for Weber there. South got kind of stuck down in their own end, and the puck came out to the point. It came out to Bennett Benson, and the off wing had to come and cover him, and Benson smartly slid it over to Weber, and Weber was able to get a shot. Unfortunately for Cheyenne, they're still looking at just one shot on the board, and the more important one is they're looking at 0 for goals. But so is South, so
all right,
take what victories you can get.
And we went, Mr. Andrenga was going to on his strong side there, but it did not matter as South is dominating from the.
Oh, that's iron right there.
Yeah, great save from the.
Well, no, that one.
In the dot.
I think that one right off the post there.
I thought it was pad.
It should be on a replay
Here
here.
we
I
go.
believe that's right off the post. Yep.
Oh man, that was.
That was Max Hofer that slid down there.
That was a nice feed.
If we were out, I mean, we're in a room right now, but Sean, if we were out there, I'm sure you would have heard the ping throughout the ring as well.
Probably on the other side, though. I'm looking at see if I can see the South. This is kind of Cheyenne zone here. All right, 6 and chains to go in this first period.
You got a decent crowd here tonight. Looks like the students are at home preparing for finals.
It looked like it could have been worse.
Doing homework.
But the weather's kind of let up. Mother Nature, thanks. All right. Those of you tuning in, wherever you may be, thanks a lot. We'll do our best to make an enjoyable evening for you. Doesn't matter who you're cheering for because it's hockey.
That's absolutely right. That game over at Farmers Union, 3-1 Central. Up in Grafton, 2-1 Spoilers. So West Fargo got one back on them.
All right. Oh,
nice win.
Nice win there, yeah. Got a couple South players giving up the body on that one, trying to get that. Making sure it did not get through. Oh. Bodied off by 2 Mustangs there. Oh, they found it on the attempted clear. Oh, snagged out of the air. Nice job. Mr. Richter's looking confident today. So
he is, yep.
Coming out and challenge.
Looking sharp, and there's been a couple times where Cheyenne's had some passes they fanned on, and it's put South in some good positions to get shots on net, and he's been tall to the task here. Yeah, so he's played well so far in this first period.
7 shots, 7-1. 5:45 remaining in the scoreless period.
And the biggest save comes from the post.
Yes, classic. I'm surprised we couldn't hear that. Did you hear that? Maybe it's just, I know I got headphones on, but I figured we would have heard that because almost like a boarding call there, but not. Nice job done here by Landon Hale, spinning and weaving, but does not get through. His Mustang coming on this left-hand side. Inside-outside move, partially successful. Kind of lost the puck behind the goal. Mustang's going to rifle this right back in. See if they can put a little pressure here. All right, South looking to bring this up forward. Kind of missed it. And they're just going to put that off the boards. Oh, kind of bobbled it. And South looking to pounce on this puck. Right now it's up for grabs. Mustangs looking to nice little play there rather than going up the middle. Took the smart play here. All right, Mustangs 2-on-2 coming up this right-hand side. Oh, kind of a nice behind the back pass, but there's no one coming in that back door though. All right, South coming with good head of steam here. Oh, nice play. No call. He's saying just lost his stick. Wow.
I think Benson was even surprised there. He put his head up like, oh, come on, and then there was no call.
Wow. Mr. Bennett Benson, to our knowledge, to my knowledge, playing his first game at D.
Yeah, at least so far this season.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's ever in the career or the life, but
and I don't
so far
think
this season.
Him losing the stick had anything to do with whether he was forward or defense. Just looked like he kind of got caught in his skate.
Yeah, and that puck slid out right to Aaron Meyer there, and he was able to come down with a head of speed and kind of a turnover in the neutral zone. The puck was left all alone for him there. So far, first Cheyenne, I think just the one shot on net's a little concerning, but it looks like they're trying some offensive zone face-off.
So we are noticing good puck movement from South and some good speed. And in the back of my head is the 32 shots they fired.
Yeah, it was third period.
So
like I said, I almost I want to find some tape so I can verify that, but 32 shots. That's
well, they got 9 so far, but I mean that's a 30.
Well, you're thinking
far cry from
darn near 2 a minute there. I mean,
right, and with face-offs too. I mean, that's unbelievable.
And what surprises me is Grafton had 4.
Yeah,
how'd they have time to find? Oh boy!
All right, nice little move. Oh, good shot, but off the paddle there.
Yeah, that's Hale right there, and he's the most dangerous forward. He's got 7 goals. The rest of the team has 8. And you see he makes a nice move right here, just kind of jukes Meyer right out there. Meyer went to kind of skated right at him and stopped, and Hale just made a move to his left and went in.
Not the guy you want to be given space with.
4 games, Hale has 7 goals, 1 assist for 8 points. The rest of the team has 8 goals in those 4 games. So most dangerous forward for South up front.
All right, Mustangs looking to get this out of the zone, working hard to get a move that from behind the net right at the hash marks. Gonna try again. All right, Estebo with a Hail Mary. Finds the intended target. Bobbled a bit at the center ice. South off the boards, looking to get that out. Red nicely at the point there. Oh, just over the stick of a waiting Cheyenne player. How he's cocked and loaded, ready to go, but puck was in the air, could not do anything with it. 2:54 remaining, scoreless first period. South looking to come on this right-hand side. He was looking for support, but there was no one there. He was on his own. That was Ethan Dahl, hoping that someone was with him, but still got the shot on net, but from a tough angle. All right. I'm going to say we're on the other side of center. All right, tonight's venue is the West Fargo Sports Arena, and I don't know why that doesn't resonate with me. I've been playing here for probably 3 years. We've been doing this at least 3 years. And then some people ask me, though, oh, where do you play? And I go, at the rink by the lights.
You don't know the name?
I forget it like it was, like they just, oh, good shot.
Great shot there by Aaron Meyer right off the face-off. And that was something that I thought watching the game against Red River the other day, too, that Red River just seemed like they were controlling the draws. And right there, that puck is pulled right back by Dawson Worth and right to Aaron Meyer, and he just takes not even 2 steps, just takes barely even a step to his right there. He's a left-handed shot and just put it right by Richter. So those face-offs, they're important, right? And having a defensive zone draw with less than 3 minutes left, want to make sure that you're being responsible.
All right, Mustangs looking to get the equalizer here with 2:20 remaining in this first period. All right, Mustangs, off a skate. That's going to go into the netting. All right, so it was bad timing for me to fit my story here with so I don't know why it doesn't resonate with me. And then my kid asked me the other day, he goes, the Rogers Arena. He goes, who plays there? And it took me a while. So today, your task.
That's Toronto.
Your task.
Maple Leafs, right?
Your task. I will name the team. You have to name the arena. Because back in the day in Canada, it was the Montreal Forum. It was Maple Leaf Gardens. And today, that's not the case. So when we have some downtime.
They've all gone corporate on you.
Absolutely. All right. Mustangs looking to even this with 1:50 to go. Bobbled a bit at the point. Oh, shot almost squeaks through there. Back to the point. Shot. Oh, tip just wide. Mustangs applying the pressure, and they tied it. There we go. There's no such thing as a bad shot. A little congestion in front. I don't know if it was tipped or not.
It looks like that was Benson from the wall right here. We catch it on a replay. Weber takes a shot. Rebound just over the wall there, and there's a lot of traffic in front. I believe that was Cy Hazard standing right in front. I don't believe it was deflected at all.
Shot
there's the shot by Weber. Comes all the way around, and Benson's just going to collect it and throw it right at the net.
Might be.
Maybe just a CNI single right there.
There we go.
That the Fargo South goaltender couldn't pick up, and a shot on net's never a bad idea, especially with
There we go.
90 seconds left here in the first period.
That is big. You never want to give up one in that last minute.
Absolutely not.
And you're always excited when you score one in that. At least as a coach and a player, I'm always excited about that. All right, 1:15 to go in a 1-1 draw here at the West Fargo Sports Arena.
Now you got it.
No, I'm never going to forget it. But all right, going behind his own goal, it's Mr. Estebo. All right, we got some room in the neutral zone. Here we go, coming in with speed on the left-hand wing. Puts on the brakes. All right, behind the back pass. Does not quite make it to the point here.
Boy, 2-on-1 brewing here.
2-on-1 break. Oh, he's coming back hard, though, trying to negate that. He does. Nice job, Mr. Jamison Allen. That's why you got to see on your chest there. Great defensive play, negating the 2-on-1.
And then Cheyenne is rushing the other way, and Bame just a hair over the line there, goes in offsides. I think Cheyenne was aided there a little bit. You talk about on that nice back check there. I think the Fargo South player that was carrying the puck, Dawson Ritt, I think he just maybe bobbled just for a second, had to go a little bit wider than he maybe wanted, and then up the ice Cheyenne went. Unfortunately, results, though, in an offsides.
All right. South with another clean victory. I want to say they're at least a 75% on this first period. All right, Mustangs looking to corral. Let's get this out. There's a basket catch in his own zone.
Nice job by Burns right there.
Here we go.
Really nice job.
Oh, nice play off the boards. Oh, does not get through. Good speed. That was Danner Brecky on that one. Shot from way out.
Brecky's had some nice offensive chances. He scored 2 goals the other day. He had a nice chance in the first period on Tuesday, against Red River in that line. Jace Burns did a real nice job there. That puck was ringing all the way around the wall, and he just lifted the stick of the South defender, got it right on his forehand, and then slid it all the way over to Brecky, and then that was Brecky that went down on that opportunity. So good job. That's not an easy thing to be a winger on the wall there, and you don't know if a defenseman's coming down on you or not. So nice job by Burns. He was under control and made a really nice play there. And he made it look pretty easy as well.
All right, I believe Trace Meyer is gonna give it up to Mr. Iverson. There we go. 5 seconds to go.
Just hold on to it. That was a nice
job
there.
Victory.
Yep, absolutely. And
close the period off.
Yeah, that's how South scored their goal there, was that face-off right off that dot right there, and had their number 1 line out there with Olsenowski, Dahl, and Landon Hale. So good job by Cheyenne there. Overall, Sean, you look at the first period, scores 1-1. You look at it and you're going to say, oh, my gosh, shots are 10-3. It is what it is now, right? The first period's done. Get back in the locker room, regroup, talk about the things that you need to do. The main thing is you were able to get an equalizer late in the period there. Benson had that goal, I believe, with right around 90 seconds or so. That's deflating, I think, if you're Fargo South. If you look up at the scoreboard and think, we had 11 shots, that they controlled the better part of the offensive play. They did have a power play. Weber went to the box there.
It's what keeps us doing what we love. It keeps our communities strong. So, how are you doing? There's no easier way to take care of your...
Yeah, if you're Cheyenne, you're going to be optimistic. 1, you can always fix the face-offs. 2, just a little defensive coverage. I mean, you can't have a lapse. And I mean, it was that quick. It was a great win, great fast shot. So, yeah.
And I thought South played pretty well defensively in their zone. I mean, the goal that Cheyenne scored was, probably about the hash mark on the far wall and just throwing it at the net. And I don't know if the goalie was distracted by Cy Hazard standing there and didn't realize where he was in the net. But, it was not easy for Cheyenne to get pucks to the net. We saw that, some were deflected, some were blocked, and South was doing, I think, a pretty good job defensively in their zone. You mentioned one time that it seemed like they all clogged kind of the middle of the ice and they kept everything to the outside. So I think that's one thing for Cheyenne. You're going to want to figure out how you can get a couple more bodies and a couple more pucks to the net and create a little bit of traffic in front of the Fargo South-Shanley goaltender.
We're going to do one rink before we go and break for first period. The Anaheim Ducks play where, my friend?
Toyota Center?
Oh, so close.
Honda.
Yes, the Honda Center. Seating capacity 17,174. Built 1993.
Who's the greatest Duck of all time?
The greatest Duck, Paul Correa.
I would say Paul Correa. Who would be number 2?
Timu Solani?
Timu Solani, I would agree.
Yeah, that's so
Or
close.
would you go maybe Niedermeyer?
Oh, Rob? No. Was it Rob?
It was one of them.
I saw one last year at the.
I suppose Getzlaff, Ryan Getzlaff, Corey Perry,
Oh yeah, that's
Jean Sebastian Jaguar.
Jaguar. Yeah, he was there.
They
for a
beat
while.
the Wild. Was that in the 04 Western Conference finals?
Scott Niedermeyer, I think. Was
Scott
there.
Niedermeyer. Yeah.
I think Rob was at the Devils.
What did we say? Honda Center? Nissan
Honda Center.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Honda Center.
So
Nice. We're gonna give you that 1-for-1.
perfect. All right.
All right.
Why don't
See
you
you
give me
soon.
a couple layups next period? Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Our health. It's what keeps us doing what we love. It keeps our communities strong. So, how are you doing? There's no easier way to take care of yourself than checking in with us, your primary care team at Essentia Health. In person or online, we offer scheduling and appointment options that fit your life. We'll care for you today and keep an eye on things for the future. And if needed, get you back on track. So take some time to connect with us because it's always good to check in.
Hi, I'm Diana and I work at Marvin. Working in manufacturing, not a lot of sitting, so it just makes your day go by faster. Belonging to Marvin makes me feel stable. 25 years. My kids were little when I started here in Grafton. Now I have a daughter that works here. She was one of the ones that pushed me to become the lead, pushed me to be the person that I am now. And I just see myself retiring here. If you're looking for an awesome place to work, come join me at Marvin.
Hi, I'm Christian and I work at Marvin. My military background is the basis of who I am. I was looking for something to help me be the Marine who wasn't a Marine anymore. Belonging to Marvin feels like I'm part of something. I know that being with Marvin means I'm making a difference in every homeowner's life because of the windows, skylights, and doors that I'm helping to build. Come work with me at Marvin. I think you'll enjoy it.
Our health. It's what keeps us doing what we love. It keeps our communities strong. So, how are you doing? There's no easier way to take care of yourself than checking in with us, your primary care team at Essentia Health. In person or online, we offer scheduling and appointment options that fit your life. We'll care for you today and keep an eye on things for the future. And if needed, get you back on track. So take some time to connect with us.
So shoulder pain is one of the most common things I see. When Linda came in, she complained of pain in both her shoulders.
You did all the work on the left one, and by the time I had the second one done, I could do anything I wanted to do.
Shoulder replacement, the whole point of that is really to get rid of the pain and get you back to doing normal things again.
You listened to what I wanted, and it worked out great.
We were a good team.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, I think so.
At Touchmark, we really take an input from both the community, our residents, and also our team members.
And there's something for everybody. It runs the gamut. You have the freedom to participate or not, as you choose.
I personally like to play bridge. I like their book club, all the concerts that they have, the music almost every day. We like everything that's here.
And you find it here.
Every day is a different day. It's really about developing programming that is meaningful and beneficial.
A few years ago, my hip was getting to the point where it was affecting my life. So then when I met you in the office, you listened to what I had to say.
My goal is to teach patients about their diagnosis, explain the treatment options so that they can make the decision that is best for them. Because we don't just treat what an x-ray tells us.
Our goal is to get the best possible outcome for the patient. It's just a great feeling to know that you help that patient get back to doing the things they want to do.
And now I have a new hip.
Hi, I'm Gabby and I work at Marvin. When I first started at Marvin, I was a production associate and I was shocked at how bright the floor was, how clean it was. It can be a very fast-paced environment, but it can also be very fun. I feel great about the growth opportunities at Marvin, especially because I started as a production associate and then worked my way into being an HR coordinator. If you're interested in working in manufacturing or you've never worked in a manufacturing environment before, I would definitely say come try it out. It might surprise you. It can be very fun.
One thing that I've always enjoyed about being a physician is just the patient and physician relationship.
Part of why I trusted him is because I felt more than just like a patient.
We figured out the best situation for my injury, and we chose the one that would best fit me.
I'm a huge sports fan, have been my whole life and still am today. I have a strong desire to help people maintain their activity levels and to get back to doing the things that they are passionate about.
I think what makes Touchmark special is how you feel when you walk into Touchmark at Harwood Groves. We often hear that it's like a North Dakota hug.
I think it's the people that make Touchmark special.
One of the things that makes Touchmark is the caliber of the team members here.
You could ask them for anything and they'll say, we'll take care of it.
Every day that we walk in these doors, we really take time to listen to each other, to listen to our residents, and to be
Take no loss, I don't even know what it costs. I hit the ground and it go off, yeah. Hit the ground and it go off, yeah. I can't take no loss, I don't even know what it costs, yeah. I hit the ground and it go off, yeah. Hit the ground and it go off, yeah, yeah. Run it, ooh. I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah.
What would you do with a second chance? At Essentia Health, we understand the significance of second chances. Our heart specialists see them every day. That's why regular checkups and heart screenings are vital, even if you feel fine, and especially when you have a family history. Essentia Health is the right place for early detection, advanced treatments, comprehensive cardiac rehab, for second chances. At Essentia Health, we work hard to keep your
Hi, I'm Gabby and I work at Marvin. When I first started at Marvin, I was a production associate and I was shocked at how bright the floor was, how clean it was. It can be a very fast-paced environment, but it can also be very fun. I feel great about the growth opportunities at Marvin, especially because I started as a production associate and then worked my way into being an HR coordinator. If you're interested in working in manufacturing or you've never worked in a manufacturing environment before, I would definitely say come try it out. It might surprise you. It can be very fun and rewarding.
All right, fans, welcome back to the West Fargo Sports Arena. And Sean, I said earlier, we were talking about our announcements at school.
Yep.
Last week was our first stream of the season for the winter season for Mustang Media. We did the hockey game, and then girls basketball was on Saturday. Boys basketball was on the road, and so girls, unfortunately, had a tough weekend. They lost to Bismarck and Minot. Minot is, I believe, rated #1 in the state, both tough teams.
Okay.
This week in Cheyenne activities, we
Fill me in.
have a boys hockey game.
Yep.
Against Grafton here at 7 o'clock on Thursday, so you can catch that one. And then on Friday, we have all sorts of different things. Not on Cheyenne Mustang Media, but wrestling. Boys wrestling is in Rapid City. Girls wrestling's at Carrington. Debate is at Fargo South. That's right.
Yep,
Yeah,
right
boys
down the street.
Boys swimming, they got a duel at Fargo North. And then the girls,
Yep,
they play on the road, girls hockey. So they
How
go,
are we doing
they
so
go
far?
out to Bismarck.
That's the first I've heard. Do
They
we know?
beat Devil's Lake.
Yep.
Lost to Davies. I heard the Davies is tough. Mr. Bartle told me that
Yep.
Fargo North is going to be really strong this year as
Okay.
well. And then
All
on
right.
Saturday, we have a debate meet at South.
Yep.
Girls wrestling at Grand Forks Central. Boys wrestling at boys wrestling still in Rapid City. That's one heck of a bus trip.
Rapid City, South Dakota?
Rapid City, South Dakota, yep.
Isn't that past? Yeah, that's past Sioux Falls, and then you.
Oh, that's Rapid City's out west.
Is it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That might be mountain time.
Man.
We should know that
I'm
stuff
Canadian.
there.
Sorry.
Yeah, and I'm not a social studies teacher. And then boys basketball is at Fergus Falls on Saturday. So you got JV, 9A, and varsity boys. Varsity boys, they
loaded schedule.
Tipped off this weekend, went out west.
Yep.
Played two of the top teams. I believe they're the top 2 rated teams in the state, in both Bismarck and Minot. Unfortunately, we're unable to come back to the east side of the state with a victory there, but playing some pretty good teams.
Can you confirm former basketball legendary coach coming out of retirement to coach at Minot State? Is that true?
Well, I did hear
Is that in the works?
He had sent another colleague a picture of him from the beach in Puerto Rico, I believe it was, and Mr. Lemke was enjoying retirement so much from teaching at West Fargo Public Schools that he was out in Minot, and the coach tipped him off that they were looking for an assistant, and I don't know if Mr. Lemke, I don't know if he volunteered or if he was coaxed into it, but
that's a long drive each game
to Puerto Rico
to Minot from here if he's living here.
No, I think he's spending some time back and forth, but I believe when his time needs to be, he spends it out in Minot. But yeah, Mr. Lemke.
All right.
And the Beavers,
short-lived,
top 20 in the nation.
Wow,
they're good this year.
Way to step in then.
Absolutely.
No
coaching.
No pressure. JV, top tier program. All right, here we go. Underway in the second period. Oh, a little bit of
kind of a hook there, I thought.
Yeah, a little bit of
Meyer.
We got a little bit of no, not bad. Usually the puddles are back there. We're looking for the glisten. Not bad. All right, Richter playing it to his defense. Just a little off the mark there. Gonna circle back, try and get this out. There we go. Nice little back pass. Shot in. South first in on it. Oh, couldn't quite get good wood on that one. Good hustle, though. Mr. Iverson able to corral that. All right, all 3 forwards behind the net there. South, though, with the puck. Mr. Hassler trying to catch up to that one. Back to the point. Oh, lane block, but somehow got through there.
Good job by Cheyenne on that forecheck. Seemed like they almost had 6 guys out there. They were bottling South up in their own zone. That's a really good first shift for Cheyenne out there to start the second period here. It's kind of tough, too, when you get bottled up in your own zone in the second period because it's a long way from your bench.
All right, we got a good camera angle there, so hopefully we get the name right. Mr. Jack, first to now or first to know? Sorry for anyone from the family, including Jack, if you're going to watch this later.
I believe that's first to now.
First to now?
Yep.
All right. We're going to stick with that. If you see us around, please correct us, and we'll apologize right now. All right. 15:25 remaining in this second period. Score is 1-1 if you're just tuning in. All right, Mustangs are going to bring it up on this right-hand side. 3 South players, though, making it difficult to create anything there. Try to get it off the wall. Mustangs knock it down. Just knifed wide. It was Dax Ron getting a stick on that one. Oh, nice little sneaky behind the back pass to the point. Oh, almost. Waiting back door was Mr. Ron, but the pass did not, the shot, or a shot pass, did not get through. All right. All right, Mustangs looking to get this out. No one on that left side able to get that out. Puck just ahead of the forward, though. That was Jamison Allen on that attempted pass. South players getting each other's way, but able to muscle that into the zone. 4 players, 5 players now trying to get this puck out. And the Mustangs win the battle. They're going to go behind the net cautiously. Nice little spin move to his defensive partner, but lost it at the last second. South able to get it for a second. Mustang's going to get it. It is tough sledding. No one can really get a handle on it. Here we go. South changing a little room there, but not out. There's a broken stick. Yeah. Causing some havoc there. We're going to call this on the Mustangs on that one.
Yeah, it was tough there for Cheyenne. Allen went back in his zone there and tried to set it up, and then, for Cheyenne, they ended up getting hemmed up, in their own zone for a little while right there. It's one of the dangers when you do go back to try to set everything up if you don't complete it like a pass right out of the zone or something.
Ice and you're expecting a little friction and it just woof, sails off the stick.
Sometimes it can work and sometimes you get bottled up in your zone.
All right, Mustangs, good numbers on this right-hand side. Able to get it. We got a 2-on-1 here. Oh, looks to shoot. Good shot, though. That was Jace Burns on that one, but you have Brecky with him on the opposite side. They're going to bring 2-on-1 the other way. Oh, nice. Good toe drag, but I couldn't tell if that was just wide or...
I think it just slipped right off of his stick. Yeah, it was Ethan Dahl. Yeah, nice move on the Cheyenne defenseman there, but puck had other ideas.
Yeah, it was nice that Mr. Richter came out to challenge, but looked like he left that left side. Had and who did you say that was? Ethan Dahl?
That was Ethan Dahl, yeah.
Yeah, one move away from a gaping cage on that left side. All right, Mustangs looking to bring us in.
And then on the 2-on-1 that Cheyenne had where Burns shot it, rebound came right off the first nose pads, but it was a little bit more flat than at an angle. So
all right, quick shot from the point. Nice.
Brecky was never able to get on it.
All right, that was Brecky. That line's going to catch a breather.
It's a little better hop here, I think, for Cheyenne in the second period than in the first. They've been able to play on the south side of the red line, I think, way more than they did initially to start in the first period. That South came out, was all over them. Hopefully these draws here in the second period, you got a lefty and a righty here, so they're both on their strong side, but we'll see how Cheyenne can do. Hopefully fare a little better here in the second.
Nope, not on that one. Clear win for Mr. Dawson Worth on that play. Oh, got lucky that bounced off the South forward. They were going to have a clear 2-on-1 there. I believe the only one back was Mr. Madden Weber. All right, off the ref. Good break for us for a little bit there. Kind of kicked out. All right. Adrian Philippi with the puck there. All right. Another attempted toe drag on the play. Mr. Aaron Meyer. Oh, here we go. Oh, puck just out of the reach there. Mustangs are going to have a 2-on-1. As is, the center of the ice is open. Shot. Oh, right into the waiting glove.
Yeah, and if you're Cheyenne, that's one of the guys that you want to have the puck right there. We see it bounces right out. That was Quinn Miller for South that stepped up to make the play on defense and poked it right off of Cy Hazard's stick, and it went right on to Trace Meyer's stick. Makes a nice move to the middle and gets a shot off. But first and out for Fargo South-Shanley was able to see it cleanly and made a nice glove save.
Yeah, the ice the center of the ice opened up for Mr. Meyer there, so he had a little bit of time and a little bit of space. And that was something we did not see in the first period, so we'll see if that trend continues here. If I'm South there, or if I'm Shanley there, I'm shooting from those angles. You never know where that's going to go because you had a little support there. Oh, we got a 2-on-1 emerging here. Oh, great save.
That was a very good save by
because he was
Ben Richter.
Yeah, I couldn't tell who was that gave the body up here. Porter Beam. Oh, he was wide.
Yeah, and by doing that there, that was...
It looks great if you can kind of sweep it in your body, but...
It was Max Hofer that was carrying the puck there, and by having to go a little bit further wide and down, he makes that a difficult angle. He was still able to get it out to Foster Lord, who had a very good opportunity, but nice job by Richter to follow that play the whole way through.
Yeah, great job of tracking that. Because you were by yourself, my friend. You were the last line of defense. All right, Landon Hale. Looks like a victory, but the puck lands up on the Mustangs. Oh, forward a little high on that one. And that was
Andringa.
Bowden Hager able to read that play and get in front of the.
Yes, we'll cover both teams there.
Yeah, Mustang defender. Oh, back door, but he didn't. Who was that? That was Ethan Dahl. Did not see that puck coming, or otherwise he would have had a glorious opportunity on that back door. Nice body there to jar that puck loose by the Mustangs there. 2-on-2 developing here on this right-hand side. Nice drop pass shot right into the bread basket. Mr. Firstenau.
And Dringa brings the puck up here and makes a nice drop pass to Allen. Allen didn't have a ton of time, so he had to get that off quick. I think in an ideal world, he maybe wants to take a step or two to his right and create a little bit better angle, but he had a defenseman that was bearing down on the back check, and because of that, he's able to get it off to the net, or has to get it off to the net, quickly. Sets up a end zone face-off there, but Dawson Worth for South again. Doing a nice job on the face-off dot tonight.
How many lines is he on? It's just line on again because he just seemed to take the last draw. So, yeah, he's doing a great job. I don't know if he's lost one. It was, hoping that puck would bounce in front, but
good job on the forecheck.
Off the backhand. Came fast off the boards there. Read nicely by, what's that, Jace Burns on that one?
Yep.
It's too bad it wasn't a forehand, but did a nice job of getting that puck quickly from behind the net. Oh, we got a refs. Thought we had a penalty coming up.
Offside, delayed offside.
Oh, here we go, 3-2. Oh, just couldn't nudge that towards the goal. Mustangs able to keep this in on this left-hand side. South, though, going to be able to bring this out with speed. Oh, cut off nicely at the point by the Mustangs. Nice little spin move shot. Oh, off the post. That was Jace Burns. Read that play all the way. Took it right to the goal and almost rewarded for a great defensive play there. That's quickly turned to offense. All right. Puck is bouncing around. South going to drive that in and make a wholesale change here. Knife towards the middle there. Mustangs got a 3-on-2, but South closing nicely. Nice little move there. South, though, able to jam up the slot, and a shot bobbled a bit, but handled fairly easily by Mr. Richter on that play.
As we look at our shots, we said they were 11-3 after the first. Now they're 12-9 for Cheyenne. We said that they've been able to play more in the offensive zone, and they've been doing that through their hard work. I thought that line with Cava, Brecky, and Burns has been good, and Burns just rang one right off the post right there, so a good offensive zone opportunity for that Cheyenne third unit.
All right, you said you wanted a softball. We're going to go to the Boston Bruins, their arena.
TD Garden.
Give me Garden.
That was
17-8.
too easy.
All right. The Utah Hockey Club, my friend.
Oh, man.
Built in 1991, if that helps you.
Give me a second to think on that, okay?
Absolutely. All right, here we go. Clean victory again in the playoff.
It's got to be the Delta Center, I bet.
Is
Is it really?
Yeah, I believe it is.
I thought it was.
Nice. Yes, sir.
Delta's my preferred airline.
All
so
right.
It's the preferred airline of Cheyenne Mustang Media, too, if they're listening.
Good job. Well, no, I wouldn't have known that one. Because a lot of the sites I was looking at was still listing Arizona. I go, come on, I gotta get a new one here.
Mullet Arena.
The Mullet Arena, 4,400 seating capacity.
You've been there, haven't you?
Yeah, it was delicious. Yeah. All right, here we go. 8:23 to go in a 1-1 deadlock. Only because you're so close and to see NHL caliber, or what NHL, not just caliber, at that level. Oh, it is a sight to behold, my friend. Oh, good. Hard shot coming from Mr. Dawson Worth. Angled his way to the middle of the ice and got a nice low shot. Just missed on that right-hand side. All right, Mustangs looking to break this out. Going to shoot that in high. Off the backboards. Oh, good little bounce there. Looking for the slot. Oh, just off the mark. If that was in the wheelhouse, Jamison Allen would have had a glorious chance. Just couldn't find Sweet spot there.
Yeah, Alan had to play right off his skate there. Hey, Sean, I know you like your job teaching elementary PE, but for those of you that are maybe in the job hunt, Marvin's is hiring.
Are they?
Yeah, absolutely. If you're looking to grow a career in manufacturing, we invite you to see for yourself in yellow.
I was wondering how former teacher extraordinaire, Mr. Nancy Dowen, was.
She is enjoying the same life that Mr. Ross Richards is.
Oh, my goodness. She didn't.
Retirement.
Oh, that's gross. Yeah. I thought she was at Marvin Windows still.
She was, but she retired.
Oh, that's the best.
So if you're looking, apply at marvin.com/careers.
All right. What's assembler? What do you think? What would you do?
Work on the floor. I'd make those double hung windows.
Yeah.
Or maybe I'd work in the
computer.
No, where they test the hurricane proof windows with the wood.
I think
they shoot the wood into the window and make sure that they don't shatter.
I'd like to be on my feet doing something.
Yeah.
Get movement.
You're a busy guy.
Yeah.
All
right, here we go. 6:50 to go in this second period. Still tied at 1. All right. That's Mr. Benson Bennett taking a look over his Sir Bennett Benson. I'll switch the name. Sorry, Bennett. Looking over his shoulder there. Try and get that back. All right. South looking just to get that in. It's almost the reverse of this first period where it is tough sledding down in the Mustang zone for the South Bruins.
Right. Cheyenne has done a much better job here of transitioning the puck up and out of their zone and moving up the ice quickly and creating some opportunities for themselves.
All right. Mustang's looking to get this. Oh, a little shot from behind, and I don't see an arm. Got away with that one. I don't know what I would have called it. A little roughing, maybe interference, cross check. All right. The refs are letting them play. All right. Getting a little physical down there. No one seems to be able to get a handle on it. Here we go. Give me a whirl. Mr. Beam gets out. Nice little pass forward. Iverson. Good touch on that one. Oh. I'm going to say smooshed on that one. We had two South players giving the business to Mr. Allen. All right. Mustang shot. Oh, good shot. Good wood on it.
Yeah, good chance for Weber there. You had Benson coming right to the neutral zone there. And
the kind of
puck kicked right off of his skate right onto the tape of Weber, who scored a very beautiful goal in the last game that we did, where he just outweighted the Davies goaltender and put it up over his shoulder. So Madden, even though he's a defenseman, has shown some real nice offensive touch.
Well, we're going to call him face-off specialist, Mr. Dawson Worth, in there again. And, he lost it. Good job. Jace Burns with the win.
But then Aaron Meyer goes out and does a nice job of blocking the shot. And he's paying for it because he's hobbling right now in the defensive zone.
Mr.
He
Burns,
feels
nice job of getting that around the goal. Maybe a little too heavy on this. And Mr. Burns again. Good hit. Oh.
Good job there both by Burns and Erickson.
Right. Separate man from puck. That was good. Mustangs looking to get on this puck behind the goal. Quentin Miller looking to get this out quickly. He does. Good wheels. A little behind the back pass, though. But Red Knights, 2-on-1 if we can just get it there. Oh, no. Good read by Mr. Philippi on that one to
remind me to come back to that there, Sean.
Okay. All right. 4:30 and change to go in the second period. Good job of pass that was just off the mark slightly, though. Knifed out of the defensive zone. Mustangs looking to try and get something going as South changes. All right. Mustangs. Oh, lost the handle there. No look shot right on. Tough angle, though. Nothing much on both teams from the center of the ice here. Both teams doing a good job of bottling up the center of the ice. All right. Oh, good little move. Quick little move by South there on that one. That was Ryan Olszanowski. Good jump to a step there, getting that puck quickly from the back of the goal in front. Steered nicely by Mr. Firstenow. South, good stick right at the line to knock that puck off. Mr. Max Hofer was coming with good speed. Oh, nice try. That was Mr. Iverson using the defense as a screen. Good wood on that one. Didn't quite get all of it on that. Oh, nice little move at the point. Shot. Oh, blocked. Gets it right back, Mr. Estebo. Oh, just off the far side. He's going to chase down his own shot. Applies the body. Good job. Mustangs, good room there. Shot. Oh, handled. Bobbled. And then corralled.
That's not an easy thing there where Bain picks that puck up and he comes to the middle. He's not on his. You see right there on a replay how he's, is gliding and transitioning backward, creating a shot lane. Sean, earlier in that shift, I thought that Cava and Burns did a really nice job in the neutral zone where Cava didn't overcommit on his guy. He forced him into a really bad position, and then Jace Burns on the back check came and picked his pocket, and they were going the other way. And then, unfortunately, Cheyenne spent a nice shot there by Weber, but they spent the next
clean win by the Mustangs.
25 seconds in their defensive zone. But good job by those two forwards in the neutral zone.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we've done a good job in the second period, so I don't know if anything was said or just sometimes it's who you're playing. It's like, okay, I know their tendencies now, and I know what we're going to do. So, yeah. Oh, dangerous bounce in front of Mr. Furstenau on that one, but he was up for the challenge.
Do you think goalies get as nervous on those as sometimes they end up looking how they?
As someone who's son
call
was
there,
goalie.
South is going to want to call on Coach Hansen, screaming at the official, still screaming at him. Now still screaming. They wanted to call there. I believe they wanted to hold on. That was Benson that was going back into the defensive zone there, but they're not going to get a call.
Coming over, he says, "Hey,
they'll get
one more.
They'll get a
one
talking
more.
to." Yeah.
Well, they're still talking. I'm only upset because, is what he's saying. All right. 2:16 remaining in this second period. Another face-off victory.
I think
for the Mustangs
South
there.
has blocked our, I don't want to say the last three, but three of the last, 5 or 6 shots that have come from the point.
Right. And I wonder when that kicks in. So watching the Bantams the other day, and you want to get down and block those shots and make yourself as big as possible. At the Bantam level, they are trying to make themselves as small as possible. And
the flamingo?
Yeah, flamingo, and kind of move to the side, and goals are scored, and it's like, maybe it's just a toughening thing, and that didn't hurt that bad. So I think
it's kind of like getting hit by a pitch in baseball when you're 6, 7, 8 years old. It hurts a lot.
Yeah, you don't forget that for a few years.
Yeah.
That looked like it got out, but
you practice
no
maybe
call
in the backyard with tennis balls or whatever, and you get used to it. That's for sure.
All right. Oh, I got a jump ball here. Oh, we got a 2-on-1 developing. Oh, just hop over the stick. I don't know if it's the ice or the puck. It seems to be bouncing a lot here. The second period. All right. No one can seem to get control of it. Mustangs, they overskated it. They're going to try and bring this out right to the center, though. A lot of traffic there, but did get it.
Get it. You got a minute left in the period there. I'd like to see that puck get deeper into the zone. They got it right over the blue line and then stop, and the puck ends up back in your zone.
All right, we tried to go through the middle and then not deep. So
you got to understand how you're going to manage the end of the period here in the final minute.
And there's no one there, so it did have enough.
No ice there though. That'll help.
Right, I saw off a boot. It looked like. All right, South though, good head man. Oh. He had a guy coming in the middle. That was Dawson Worth skating hard. The pass did not just get to him. He was wide open. Had that puck got there. All right. Couldn't tell if that was Jace Burns on that play. Couldn't quite get it. It was hopping over his stick.
Dan or Brecky.
Okay, Brecky. All right. Is that a white stick?
It is. I noticed that when they went out for warm-ups against Davies the other night. I'm a little out of the game. I don't go shopping for sticks anymore, and thank goodness I don't have to because I have seen the price of some of them. But
oh my
God,
that is fancy.
Yeah, white
or silver,
translucent
I don't know.
looking stick there. But a much better period for Cheyenne.
Yes.
We talked about after the first. We said,
oh, look at the score.
But again, we said the score is score is still 1-1. Shots are 13-13. So Cheyenne was much better offensively in that period. Sean, we've had a pretty clean game so far. I thought that.
Yeah.
maybe we thought that there could be a hold on the very first shift on Fargo South on a Cheyenne player, and then, South certainly argued that play down in the Cheyenne defensive zone where they thought that Cheyenne should go for a hold. But other than that, I don't believe we had any penalties there in that second period, no scoring in that second period. So after 2, we're going to go to the locker room with a 1-1 tie, looking around at those scores in the EDC over at Farmers Union, 4-1 Central.
Okay.
About 2 minutes into the third period.
Okay.
Up in Grafton.
Yeah.
It's been all West Fargo since Grafton went up to that 2-0 lead. So just a minute into the third period.
Okay.
It's 3-2.
Tight
Not
one there.
spoilers. 3-2 Packers. Give me 1 second. And I'll check the score of that Red River game, which we said Devils Lake was up 1-0 in that one. End of second.
Yep.
2-1 shots on goal, 38-13. So we talked about that Devils Lake goalie. He's tough, and he's going to keep them in a lot of games this year. And actually, Devils Lake, I was looking at the standings today, 2-0 in the EDC so far. So they're tied. They're tied for first with Central.
I'm almost positive it was Devils Lake who took that one from us. Those 2 goals in the third.
Well, and Devils Lake came here and beat. West Fargo was ranked third, and Devils Lake came here last week and beat them 5-2.
Wow.
So it's.
All right, let's do 3 quickies before we break for the second period. The Buffalo Sabres.
Scotiabank Center.
Oh, how about if I said Calgary Flames?
Saddle Dome.
It's the Scotiabank Saddle Dome.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
The Buffalo Sabres is the KeyBank Center.
Golly.
This
I think
one
I knew that.
just changed
Hey,
this
3-3
year.
spoilers now.
Oh,
They just
nice.
scored, yeah. So, anyways, all right.
The Carolina Hurricanes. Do you know either of them? It just changed this year.
The Raleigh Dome.
It was the PNC Arena, and now
PNC's a bank, right?
And now it is the Lenovo, which is computers.
That was on the tip of my tongue.
Lenovo.
I should have known that.
Okay, let's go Chicago. Last one. Hasn't changed. Chicago Blackhawks.
United Center?
Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect.
All right.
All right.
I wanted to leave you on a winning note there.
All right. We'll be back in just a little bit with the third period.
I'm Kylie and I work at Marvin. The training I received when starting at Marvin was very in-depth. When I moved to Marvin's new facility in Fargo, I was kind of nervous about the new machines that I was going to have to be working with, but I was also very excited because this robot that I get to work with is the coolest thing I've ever done. I love the people that I work with. Belonging to Marvin feels like a second home, somewhere that you can just kind of go to, not super stressful, you can enjoy your day and you can laugh. Come work with me at Marvin, we're an amazing team.
Hi, I'm TJ Yoshi here at Marvin headquarters in Warroad, Minnesota. The Lake Town way of life is appealing to so many people.
We've got a thriving school system, coffee shops, breweries, restaurants, and hockey is the hub of our community. We're probably the last place left in Minnesota where hockey is actually free.
The way Marvin supports the town supports Marvin is awesome.
There's opportunities for you, work hard, self-educate. The sky's the limit.
If you're thinking about growing your family someday, we'd like to remind you of one simple thing. Babies bring us joy. With an unwavering commitment to delivering the highest quality care, Essentia Health is ready when your someday arrives. Essentia Health, caring for you and your future. If you're thinking about growing your family someday, we'd like to remind you of one simple thing. Babies bring us joy. With an unwavering commitment to delivering the highest quality care, Essentia Health is ready when your someday arrives. Essentia Health, caring for you and your future.
I'm Kyle and I'm a trainer at Marvin. I work on the night shifts because it works with my schedule. When I first started at Marvin, I started in the forklift department. I was there for 3 months and I saw an opportunity for a new position. I've never been at a company that has made me feel like they actually do care about my career and my career development. I've just had jobs in the past and I really feel like this is the first time I'm actually in a career. Come join me on the evening shift at Marvin. It's a great team.
I'm I'm Kylie and I work at Marvin. The training I received when starting at Marvin was very in-depth. When I moved to Marvin's new facility in Fargo, I was kind of nervous about the new machines that I was going to have to be working with, but I was also very excited because this robot that I get to work with is the coolest thing I've ever done. I love the people that I work with. Belonging to Marvin feels like a second home, somewhere that you can just kind of go to, not super stressful, you can enjoy your day and you can laugh. Come work with me at Marvin, we're an amazing team.
Hi, I'm TJ Yoshi here at Marvin headquarters in Warroad, Minnesota. Let's check it out. Warroad is a small town way of life, right on Lake of the Woods. Some of the best fishing in the world.
I think what makes us so unique here is within 15 minutes of me leaving work, I can be out on the lake, I can be on the golf course, I can be on the bike path, I can be out in the Beltrami Island State Forest.
Just a fantastic way to grow up and to live life.
Touchmark at Harwood Groves is located in South Fargo, North Dakota, on a 14-acre garden-like setting, and we have everything from cottages to apartments, a health club, activities. We tend to take groups of residents out downtown, which is just a very vibrant and growing community. The easiest way I can say it is we are going to treat our residents the way that we would treat our best friends. That's what it feels like, and that's what I love about my job. It feels like a family.
Touchmark is a place where you can really be yourself. It's a complete family atmosphere from the residents to the team members to the community.
There is just such a homey feeling here.
The energy and the positivity, I think, is what's really important. You come in, you feel like you're part of a family, you're building a relationship, you're building friendships.
We feel very blessed to be here at Touchmark.
It's incredibly important to create that family atmosphere, which is what Touchmark.
Manufacturing, it's not for the faint of heart. It's not sitting down, doing nothing, just flipping at a couple pieces of wood each day. We are building tomorrow's windows. We all know that each unit that we build makes a difference, not just for the customer, not just for the company, but for each other as well.
Discover the experience that awaits you at North Dakota State University. Join the Bison family where connections run deep, from the classroom to the field and beyond. Build an exciting career with the help of industry-leading faculty. Tap into the power of the herd and make unforgettable memories in Fargo, one of the best college towns in the Midwest. Don't wait. Find your adventure at North Dakota.
Hi, I'm Nick, and I work at Marvin. So my team implements technology in manufacturing, so I quickly became really impressed with manufacturing as a setting for engineering. For an engineer, it's kind of a playground. Here at Marvin, specifically in the signature group like we are in Grafton, it is high volume, high option, meaning you have to make a lot of product, but it's always different. I never expected finding a great job like this kind of out here in a small town. Come work at
Hi, I'm Christian and I work at Marvin. My military background is the basis of who I am. I was looking for something to help me be the Marine who wasn't a Marine anymore. Belonging to Marvin feels like I'm part of something. I know that being with Marvin means I'm making a difference in every homeowner's life because the windows, skylights, and doors that I'm helping to build. Come work with me at Marvin. I think you'll enjoy it.
At Touchmark, we really take an input from both the community, our residents, and also our team members.
And there's something for everybody. It runs the gamut. You have the freedom to participate or not, as you choose.
I personally like to play bridge. I like their book club, all the concerts that they have, the music almost every day. We like everything that's here.
And you find it here.
Every day is a different day. It's really about developing programming that is meaningful and beneficial.
Hi.
A
few years ago, my hip was getting to the point where it was affecting my life. So then when I met you in the office, you listened to what I had to say.
My goal is to teach patients about their diagnosis, explain the treatment options so that they can make the decision that is best for them, because we don't just treat what an x-ray tells us.
Our goal is to get the best possible outcome for the patient. It's just a great feeling to know that you help that patient get back to doing the things they want to do.
And now I have a new hip that feels fantastic.
All right, fans, welcome back to the West Fargo Sports Arena, where after 2 periods of play in EDC hockey, we have a tie game between Cheyenne and Fargo South-Shanley. Sean, some exciting things happening on Cheyenne Mustang Media this week. We talked about on Thursday. We are going to be doing our hockey game against Grafton. Now, it is at 7 o'clock.
Oh, boy.
For apparently travel purposes for Grafton, which...
What does that mean?
That's what I said. We had no travel purposes when I was in high school. But it is not only seeing the spoilers, it is Teacher Appreciation Night.
Oh,
so
yeah.
A large contingent of seniors on the boys hockey team this year have chosen a teacher of their choosing to come and attend the game and cheer them on. And I don't know, maybe wear their jersey and be recognized.
Can we get a list? Because if they don't show, we are going to be on them mercilessly.
Well, you and I know every single one of them, so we don't need a list, that's for sure. But so
no, if they don't show, like if they don't come here.
Oh, well, you know, people are busy, activities, and their kids have activities, so I don't want to
put in an appearance. If you show up, just give us a wave.
Oh,
and we'll let you off the hook. Otherwise,
I'm just saying, if they can't make it, they can't make it.
Yeah, you're fresh game. Just let you know.
You're not as understanding as myself,
Ms. Karnick. I don't know if you're nominated or not, but you should be, and hope you're here on Thursday. Shout out to you.
Absolutely. 3-3 up in Grafton right now.
Yeah.
4-1 over at Eagles Arena, and then after 2 up in. I'm going to ask you, what's the name of the rink in Devil's Lake?
The Devil's Lake.
Bears the same name as the federal courthouse downtown.
That would be the Burdick Arena.
That's right, Burdick Arena.
Yes.
Burdick Courthouse. Burdick Expressway out in Minot.
Oh, nice.
Quentin Burdick, yep.
Yes. I'm learning. See? Live here a few years and boom. All right,
this should be a good third period here, Sean.
17 minutes to find out who is going to be victorious tonight. All right. Oh, that looked a little offside. Come on. This is a linesman. It's not right there. All right. We got a good vantage point up here, so hopefully nothing materializes. If you're a Mustang fan, if you're a South fan, here it is. It's still in the zone. All right, good play at the line to keep that in, too. Took the hit, kept it in. All right, puck squirted free. Oh, knifed ahead. Mr. Iverson going to bring it on this left-hand side there. He's got a little, space. I don't know if he was like kind of a give and go there. Couldn't quite tell. All right, good job of keeping it in there. Chasing after it. Was that Jamison Allen playing a little D on that one, looked like? All right. Good numbers back for the Mustangs. Good stop and start there by the Mustangs. And Mr. Iverson, though, looking to clear it, lost an edge. Therefore, the puck remains in. Oh, hopped over the stick. Defenseman there. Able to jump on that quickly, though. Keep it in. All right. Good stick. Iverson still out there. Lost it again. Off a skate. Oh, boy. Looking sloppy here. Kind of, I don't know if it's the ice or not. Good little soccer move there off the shin to keep that in. Mustangs, though, able to get that, and they're just going to couldn't find the mark.
Little sloppy in their own zone there to start for Cheyenne. Sean, this just dawned on me now, as I said, number 16 for South-Shanley. I looked down at my roster. Max Hofer.
Yep.
Is that Will Hofer's brother?
Little brother, yeah.
You talk about names that we don't see on the roster anymore, and his name was there for a number of years. A good player for South-Shanley.
Still playing somewhere, and he's playing one of the Hanson boys is with them. Just heard the other day, so.
He was, I believe, on that South-Shanley championship team a number of years ago.
I think so, yes, sir.
Good player.
Yeah. Nice family. I don't know if they're here or not. Hats off to you guys. All right. 15 and change to go. Mustangs looking to break it out. Yeah, no one I don't know if it's the puck, but pucks are not staying on people's sticks right now. And it is, not a lot of space out there, but puck seems to be bouncing.
It's the same.
Fluttering right now.
Announcers in Grand Forks the other day up at that game at Eagles Arena said the exact same thing, that the puck just wasn't settling down at all. Almost like it wasn't frozen before the game.
Bennett Benson looking to headman that. Not coming with a lot of speed, though, but nice pass made by Mr. Beam on that play. All right. No-look shot blocked. And we got 3 South players coming. We got a Mustang forward charging hard to even the odds here. All right, Mustangs looking to break it up on this right-hand side. A little inside-outside move. Mr. Porter Beam doing a little offensive work. Nice stick lift there by the South player on that left-hand side.
Well, Sean, I look at this here on the North Dakota High School Hockey website. One of the things that easy chart, they have goals for and goals against. And, Cheyenne got shut out the other day, so Cheyenne scored 5 goals in the EDC this year, and South-Shanley has 7. So neither teams are overly high scoring, but I've been impressed with Fargo South's ability to block shots tonight, face-offs. They win another right there. They may not be the highest scoring team, but they do a really good job of making sure that they're being very sound defensively in their own zone.
Yeah, maybe a little page out of, was that Fargo North 2 years ago or last year that
puck out of play.
Could not get a puck on goal that game we went to.
Oh, yes, yeah, absolutely. I think they had 14 block shots or something like that. Yeah, I mean.
Super entertaining game.
It was, yeah.
You could not get a puck past them. If you waited, there was someone on you or blocking that shot.
Yeah, those games up at the Coliseum are always good environment.
Yeah. Nice and cool in there. Literally.
Except remember that broadcast booth they gave us last year with the heater right above us? That was first-class accommodations by the crew up at the Coliseum.
We're going to be on the road again. That was so fun.
That was, yeah.
Right with the people. All right, 13-25, and still not a shot on goal from either team. Here's one. No, wide. There's a lot of bodies in front, too. It's too bad that did not get through. They're trying anything to try and get the puck through. But good defensive work on both ends here. All right, that is going to come all the way down. They're thinking about it. And I didn't hear it, but yeah.
They do.
There we go.
Yeah. Discover the experience that awaits at North Dakota State University. Join the Bison community where connections run deep. From the classroom to the field and beyond, engage with faculty and industry experts and create unforgettable memories in Fargo, one of the best college towns in the Midwest. See for yourself. Schedule a tour at ndsu.edu/visit.
Colorado Avalanche, my friend.
Ball Arena.
Ball Arena. That is a.
They make jars, mason jars.
Aluminum manufacturing.
Don't they make the little lids for the?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you can or something like that.
A lot of aluminum there. All right, nice job.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. 12:55 remaining in the third period. Looking for our first shot on goal here. Oh, good job of not skating past that one. Putting the brakes on and getting that puck out of the zone. What was that? Trace Meyer?
Yep.
Good defensive responsibility. Oh. No, not a shot. Just live.
I was wondering what you were getting excited about.
Thought we had our first shot on goal here.
I started counting the players. I thought there was maybe 6 on the ice. What was I missing?
Yeah, no, it wasn't nearly as exciting, but I thought there was a shot on goal. And it was handled easily. It was a trickler by the time I got to the goal. All right. Oh, I would have shot right away. Oh, maybe he's waiting for that screen. Puck did not get to the goal. But I like the patience. I was questioning why he didn't shoot that.
Go right away. There you go.
There we go. I think you heard you. Here we go. Looking for someone to break free here. All right, nice pass. Good entrance by the Mustang, though, but making a change. South able to bring this up as the Mustangs were changing on the play. Oh, good stick lift at the line. That was Porter Beam again, calling his name a lot. Nice job on the defensive end and a little kind of offensive spark. We got one Mustang player without his stick. That is Mr. Cava. He's picked it up, though. The puck is on it. He's going to be able to bank that off the boards out of the zone. Self just looking to play in the neutral zone, hoping to get a player there. Oh, almost knee contact, but he's all right.
South Coach Hansen is upset with the officiating there.
Kind of hip, kind of knee, but thank goodness no one was hurt on that.
He's getting a bench penalty right now. He stepped off the bench and he is agitated and he is animated.
I don't know if he's agitated. He is hot under the collar.
Well, that's one way of saying it. He's pointing
the camera on him. Can we see?
Yeah, he's not happy there. That was Esteban that stepped up in the neutral zone there, and I believe right now they're discussing whether I don't know what they could be discussing.
They've already said you want to see him get more irate.
But he was.
If Cheyenne scores here.
Yeah, so they're going to go.
I hope there's not a garbage can on that bench because
2-minute bench penalty there. Yeah, he was upset in the second period on a call that he thought Bennett Benson wrapped a South forward up deep in the Cheyenne defensive zone, and then that one right there in the neutral zone he thought was a knee-on-knee right on, like I said, Esteban going right up in the neutral zone there. And then now they're going to talk to Coach Benson, and I don't know what this discussion is going to be about. They already gave the bench penalty to Hansen from South-Shanley, and then now he is down talking to the linesman. So I don't know what this discussion could be about here. I wonder if maybe they got together and said that maybe they should have made the initial call. I don't know if you can even go back on that, but I don't know what they'd be talking about to the Cheyenne coaches right now.
Even it up then, because you're not going to take him out of the box, right? And is that a player going to the box?
And Dringa's going to the box right now.
Well, I don't think he was the player involved, right?
No, it was Esteban that went up into the neutral zone.
I don't know if I've ever seen this before.
2 11s in the box, and we're not going to be able to hear because we're in the room, so we can't really hear the PA announcer on what this is going to be. Yeah, and Dringa was the one that wasn't involved in the call.
Well, probably the right call in hindsight.
To go 5-on-5, you mean?
Yeah. Now we're going to go offsetting 4-on-4, right?
Your team's got 4 out there right now.
Yeah. All right.
So the Mustangs are going to have a 5-minute assessed to them.
Wow.
And I thought for sure it was Esteban that stepped up in the neutral zone. Esteban's still on the Cheyenne bench, so it's not as if he has been given a game disqualification.
Yeah. Then I can't hear it, so You can take your headphones off, see if you can read that or hear it. So, wow, I don't know if I've seen that before.
I couldn't hear. We're in this room here. Bench penalty for South for sure, and that was on the coach arguing with the official. But 5 for
2-on-1 here. Kind of blew a tire. Oh, way to corral that. Nice job. Yes.
Huge save by Richter there. And don't get it. And that's earlier we were talking about right there. That has no effect on the play at all.
Ticky-tack.
Don't get yourself involved in that. It's not a hockey play at all. Yeah, turnover right there coming out of the zone by Cheyenne. And
good job of coming back, though. Who was that? I couldn't quite tell. Was that Iverson?
South-Shanley, good job in transition there.
Was that Allen? Good job. All right.
Worth on the draw here.
18 remaining. 3-minute power play for the Bruins coming up after the minor to whoever for what was the call on the Bruins in that one? Wow, that was
Central's going to win 5-2, and Spoilers and Packers are going to overtime 4-4.
Yes. Bonus hockey.
Yeah, it was 4-3. Packers with about 50 seconds left. Last I looked, and then we had that little fracas here, and Graffin tied it up.
All right, nice draw by Mustangs. Won it, but there was not a person there. We had
fanned on it, just trying to go back to Estebeau. Yeah, 4-4, so you got a little bit more room out here, so hopefully get some creativity.
All right, here we go.
Oh, boy.
Hey, I don't like the
backhand
backhand
across the
pass.
middle.
Yeah, exactly. All right. That was Porter Beam. Calling. Oh, here we go. Partial break.
Penalty
and
there.
they're calling the penalty.
Yeah,
had a step on him.
Turnover there, and I think Allen tried to kind of mishandled it there in the zone, and Estebeau was chasing down Worth, and that's one right there that if you're a coach, obviously you don't want any penalties against you, but that's I think one that you can live with there. I think anytime that you're trying to make a defensive play, and Estebeau just got the stick up, caught in Worth there. So,
but in 21 seconds and a whistle, so that
you're gonna go 5-on-3.
Yeah. All right, 9:24 to go. Still only one shot, almost halfway through this third period, and that shot goes to the Bruins, 14-13. All right, 4-on-3. All right, Mustangs looking to get this out. Oh, good job. All right. See if the Bruins can take advantage. Oh, he lost his balance, but able to keep the puck. That was a nice job by Philippi on that.
5-on-3 now.
All right. You're gonna work the triangle here. Shot. Oh, nice. Block. Mustangs. Can they get it? Gonna have to lift that stick. Cannot. Good job of keeping that in. Mustangs, though, playing a nice discipline triangle here. Oh, good shot, but just wide.
You got to make sure you got your sticks in lanes, because South's going to want to go across the middle of the ice to that right there.
There it is. They have two guys there. Yep. Almost too many bodies. All right.
Same thing. You can't have your stick up in the air.
Yep. All right. All right, Mustangs, they're going to clear this. And yes, just high and out. Good job there. That was Cy Hassler getting that.
That's huge, because you had three guys that were out there for a while, and all three of them were able to exit the ice and get three new fresh troops out there.
30 seconds remaining in the two-man advantage.
You got Levine Erickson and Ian Iverson.
All right. See if the Mustangs can tie this up. There we go. Good stick on that one. No. Looking for backdoor. No. Going back to the point. Good job by Iverson. Oh, great save. Oh, with a backdoor. Ethan Dahl. Great save by Mr. Richter. All right, another big save off the post. Oh, and he hammers it home. That Dawson Worth.
Tough break right there. Jackson Rasmussen put it right off the post, and then that Dawson Worth, and he's had a nice game, and he gets rewarded on it. 5-on-3, that's guys are going to be open, and you can't have a body accounted for every single player. Really tough. Richter made an unbelievable save just prior to that. Almost looked like from our angle on the goal line, almost looked like one of those where his pad was behind the goal line a little bit, but made a fantastic save. And we talked earlier about special teams. They're so important now. Cheyenne, they got 7:20 left in the game to try to make something happen, and they're still on the kill right now because on a 5-minute, you can't change.
Right. Minute and 12 remaining on the 5-minute. To Caleb Andringa.
And that was Estebo that took the second penalty, and he's one of their better penalty killers. So it's kind of a double whammy there. I'm sure he probably would have been out there at some point in those 3 minutes.
All right, Cheyenne looking to clamp up on D here. Still down a man. 40 seconds to go. The man advantage for South.
Sean, I don't think Cheyenne has a shot in this period.
No, they don't. Yeah, they finished the second with 13. Shot from the point. Oh, doesn't get through, just off the outside of the post. Bruins looking to build on this lead. Good use of the skate there to keep that in. Good puck movement by Cheyenne, but Mustang keeping them to the periphery. Good job of tightening up in the house. Oh, backdoor. Nice finish by Foster Lord on that one.
That's one that Cheyenne's going to want back right there. Oh, it just slid through. We see it comes down right there to Hale, and how it got through two Cheyenne players there. I think it got through
Charlie
Estebo and then who was on the backside? I think it was Hasler. You had two of them right there. And here we see the power play. We talked about special teams was one of our keys to the game, and we were hoping to be a key to the game for the Cheyenne Mustangs. And right now it's playing a major key for South-Shanley. They've capitalized twice, and there's only 10 seconds left, but they're still on the power play. That's going to be offsides right there. As Dawson Worth was quick to jump on that errant clear by Madden Weber. There's still 8 seconds left here to go on the power play for South-Shanley.
Right. Still plenty of time.
For Cheyenne, yeah, absolutely.
Right. Just got to stay out of that box. We've got to get, like I said, discipline here. So, yeah, we're going to have to find out. We're going to report back on Thursday what that was all about.
Unless you and I missed it, but I thought it was Estebo that was up there, and then they I don't know if one official was overriding the other and saying I think that you missed a blatant call, but
you're like he wasn't
either of
to
them
the box immediately.
And either of them can put their hands up. It's not like one has to wait for a subordinate or a superior or
and then it was like
that.
Okay, it's not going to be 2. We're going to give you a 5.
Yeah, that was very kind of an odd. I'm not quite sure.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, it creates a power play.
We're not going to speculate, but we'll
2 goals for South.
We'll fill you in on Thursday. All right, Rick, we got a game to win here. All right, let's claw back into this. All right, Mustangs at full strength. See what they can do here. That was a tough pass to handle. They're going to say no. It was, and there's a hard hit. And maybe a charge. What could have been deemed a charge, but the officials, maybe after 2 straight penalties and one a major, is that little leeway for the Mustangs. Oh, that popped out in front. No Mustang close enough, though. Off the glass, though. Able to keep that one in. Here we go. Shot. Bobbled a bit and then corralled.
Sean, Packers win in overtime 5-4. South wins at South-Shanley. And the Riders from Red River went on the road. And Sean, I asked this a couple years ago. Let's see how well you do. What's one thing that both Grafton and West Fargo have in common?
Grafton and West Fargo have in common.
You can live in both those great towns and work at Marvin. A fourth-generation family-owned and led company is a proud sponsor of tonight's game. So we appreciate their support. On Thursday, it's going to be the ultimate Marvin game. Grafton and West Fargo both have Marvin plans. So
get out. Grafton's big enough?
Yeah, we might have to wear yellow.
Wow. All right. I don't have much yellow, but
I don't think I have any, but maybe Marvin can change that because you could get a job there in the summer and
I got some
wear yellow.
No,
all right, 4 minutes and change here.
All right. All right, we're going to have to dig deep here. Get something going. All right. All right, back to the line. That was a nice no-look pass there. Oh, kind of went off the ref skate. But we are possessing it, which is key. Porter Beam had himself a strong game. Called his name a number of times today. All right, looking for the pass. Dax Ron got it. Gave it right back up. South probably just going to be content to keep that puck in deep. Kill some time. 3:58 remaining. All right, off a glove. Oh, good, solid hit. Charted outside the zone, but we got 3 South players there. There's no room on this right-hand side. Here we go. We're going to have to, oh, good hesitation move. Nice play all around. And Porter Beam on that one. Nice little dive there. Puck scoots to the middle. Oh, there's a South player.
All right, Sean, you've had 2 shots this period. You got 3:27 left. Offense's own face-off.
Do it.
You got to start to consider here when you're going to go 6-on-4.
I wouldn't mind getting it right here.
Yeah, and they're going to call a timeout, and I'm sure that's something that Coach Molly and Coach Benson, they probably looked at each other right away and at least, take the time out here to kind of settle your team down and give some guys some rest.
So, yeah, I would pull the goalie. If they ice it, then I'll think twice about keeping him in or out. So if I've created a good opportunity, scoring opportunity.
You always hear the analytics people say now, when you're up 2, take as many shots as you want. Just ice it. I mean, take the icings and play for the face-off. But down 1, it's a little bit more protected.
Yeah, I was watching that.
Oh, we got a good see what they're doing at least.
Yeah,
good camera work there. I believe that's
there we go. Yeah,
Drax and Fry. We should shout the crew out tonight. We have Tristan Marak, Bo Beam, Drake Nostrom, and Daxton Fry working hard. Mr. Thomas and Mr. Salmon are here, doing a fantastic job. Again, another student run production. We just get to show up and talk about what we see, but all the graphics and camera work is done by our very talented crew who, as we said earlier, has created a product over the years, 100,000 hours.
We got
of
4 guys.
What'd you find out there?
4 guys crowding the house, and then we're going to angle it off the glass if they get possession of it, I think. So to maybe negate a icing. So, all right, because it looks like, yeah. There we go. There's the 4. Nice. Good job of the cameraman. So, all right, see if they can win this. Oh, we do. Clean win. All right.
The net is empty for Cheyenne.
Here we go. Oh, one-timer. Oh, I would have tried to wrap that one around.
I think he tried. I think it just slipped off the edge of the stick there. So you got Bame and Weber up top, and up front you got Iverson, Estebo, Benson, and Meyer.
All right, let's come here with speed. Oh. Hard. Yuck. I don't know. Yeah, I guess, you want to get it down deep, but take that fraction of a second.
High stick there on Cheyenne. That's going to.
Yeah.
On the first one, Estebo jumped up and used his hand, and I think that one there, I think probably just second nature to get a stick up in the air. We see right there. Got his stick up right at about the blue line. So what that does, it's going to have to send Richter back into the net when they face off deep in the Mustang zone. Now they're going to have to win the draw, get it over the red line, get it into the zone, and then Richter's going to go back to the bench for that 6th attacker. So it's going to make it a little bit more difficult now because South wins the draw.
Oh, into the glass.
I believe that's going to be inside the zone here, too, because I think it's off a Cheyenne stick.
So I was watching an NHL game the other day, and the commentators were saying that back in the day that you didn't even entertain to try and shoot the puck from your end, try and get it into the net. It was like a sign of cowardice that if you didn't, skate it past the red line. And now they said you got the green light all the time because the teams now, the defensive schemes are such that, just so much more in depth.
Well, now you see, too, like so many times in the NHL where, like, Meyer would drop that back, and then a player would be coming up with speed to create that kind of wave of speed going into the zone. I thought Dawson Worth did a really nice job on that shift. Cheyenne was trying to come out of their zone multiple times, and he was able to stop him right on the wall and send it back behind the Cheyenne net. So 2:16, and so far, Cheyenne hasn't had a lot of success getting pucks to the net. 6-on-5.
Here we go.
Now you got
big draw here by Jace Burns.
Yeah.
See if he can win this one. Oh, going to switch positions.
Benson, Meyer, Burns, Cava.
Oh, there's the win
Brecky
too.
and Estebo.
Oh, we needed a left-handed shot there. Did not get it. Oh, shot. Good shot.
Yeah, and
Just
that's
no one
exactly
there.
what you want, right, Sean? But you don't have anyone in front.
Yeah.
Kind of see where our players are standing there. You see Burns, this puck's going to come right up to him, and guys are around the net. Unfortunately, none of them were right in front.
All right. Clean win by South there. Can we cut it off? Mr. Benson cannot get there in time. This is going to be icing, though.
Take the icing, set it up again, win the draw.
Yeah, I'm crushing the net. I'm trying. Where's my? We got no big bodies up front like we did last year. Kind of.
You got Ron's got pretty good size, but
yeah. All right, let's see if
here
we can get someone.
You got a lefty taking it on that side.
Trying to drop back. No, call that one even.
Maybe.
But right to South, but he blows the tire. Kept in. Shot. Oh, off a South player, but wide of the goal. Oh, good dive. Slow that one down. 1:45 remaining. South with a 2-goal lead. South looking to clear this. Cannot. Mustangs knock it down. South able to get it out on this left-hand side. Mustangs looking to create. They get it down below the goal. Trying to go off the glass. Kind of rugby style. Brought that one down. Oh, there's no one at the left point. And there's no one there to. Oh, shot wide. See, they don't hesitate to. You got a scoring chance.
Oh, he fired that.
Yeah.
He fired that all the way down. That's for sure. I wonder, Sean, if maybe you had a play here where you could try to maybe go through the center's legs and try to get it through the net or get a puck to the net somehow and maybe catch him off guard rather than.
Yeah, I don't see our
traditionally
players,
win
you
it.
know, usually in the NHL you'll see the centerman or a winger come over and say, okay, this is what's going on.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
There.
Shot. Oh,
good,
you got it
good
screened
play right
too.
there,
That was, yeah.
right off.
So, gonna say that did not go out. Here we go. 1:01 remaining in the third. Puck on South's gate. All right, that is not. We're not going to call icing on that. All right. Mr. Beam going to wind it up. Got a little space here. He's going to go right through the center here. He's going to try and go through them all. Nice job. And going to get a face-off. 43.4 seconds. We need one in the next 15.
Yeah, I say, still got 43, so you still got time.
Yeah.
But if you lose this draw and it gets on, it's
right.
I would say it's.
We need one by 25.
It would be all but done, yeah.
Right.
So this draw here is going to be ultra important to see what transpires out of it.
What do we got? Iverson? I can't quite tell. That's
Meyer.
And
there Meyer did go through, tried to get around him. I like that.
All right, we got possession. All right, go to the middle. Here we go.
Look at all
Shot.
those bodies.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wide or off a body.
Well, they did what they needed to do right there, and that was about the 15 seconds.
Oh, is it off our glove? No, I don't think so. It's going to go all the way down. 25.2. We got to score right off.
Good sequence there. Meyer went right through and got a puck to the net, and then it came back to Weber. And I mean, we could see from where our vantage point is in the rink, and he didn't have, and he hesitated a second, which I'm fine with because if he would have fired it when he initially got it, it probably would have gone right into the belly or the shin pads of a South-Shanley skater.
Yeah. All right. Oh, he's going to do it again. Go right to the goal. Puck went behind. Mustangs get it. Good bit of physicality there. All right. Got the defense open. Oh, the lane is blocked, though. Shot. Oh, does not get through, though. Good effort. All right, 8 seconds to go.
There.
Yeah, that pass wasn't had enough.
And for good measure,
yeah,
Landon Hale's going to get a goal right there, an empty netter. With 1.7 left, that's going to ice it for the Bruins. If it wasn't already iced before, it for sure is now with 1.8 left. Just a little too not enough offensively tonight, Sean, for Cheyenne. We'll touch more on that in our post-game show. But
turned to be our undoing. So.
Yeah, that 5 minutes, and UC fans now are headed for the exits.
Except maybe if you're a South fan, you want to savor this a little bit.
Stick around. Yeah, it was a tough sequence there in the third where a Cheyenne forward or a Cheyenne player stepped up in the neutral zone, and it's tough for us to actually know exactly what had happened, but the South coaching staff was upset, so they get a 2-minute for unsportsmanlike conduct, or bench minor rather, and then all of a sudden the officials reconvene at center ice and then go to the Cheyenne bench and assess a 5-minute major on Cheyenne, and on that 5 minutes, you can score as many times as you want. And South took advantage of it, scoring 2 power play goals. I thought maybe the second one they really wanted back, the one that slid right through the 2 Cheyenne forwards.
Yeah.
Thought that one was a little bit more soft compared to the first one. I thought they had a nicer set play on that, and then even still.
Yeah, they were
off
the
the post there.
last goal before the empty netter. I mean, good position, and you're going, oh my gosh, the guy's down already, and then it squirts between his legs and nice backdoor. And
yeah, it's kind of a tough game for Cheyenne tonight. The first period, South kind of really took it to them and played a lot in their end, and then in the second period, Cheyenne had the better of the play. They had. What was the shots? I don't know exactly what they were, but I think maybe South had 1 or 2 shots in the second period.
11. So they had 2.
And
I think. Yeah.
And then in the third, Cheyenne does finish with 18, but I think for most of the third, up until about 6 minutes left, I think they only had 1 shot on goal or 7 minutes left. Obviously, they went 6 on 5 for the last about 2.5 minutes there, and they were able to get a couple more pucks to the net. But yeah, it was the special teams battle tonight, and South is going to win that to the tune of 2 power play goals at about the worst time possible, right? With about 7-8 minutes left in the third period.
A bad taste in my mouth on that one. That whole. We'll find out more.
And a very, very winnable game.
Yep.
For Cheyenne, before the game, I said that I didn't expect this to be a 5-2. I thought maybe a 2-1.
Yep.
I know you look up at the scoreboard and it says 4-1 right now, but I would say that this is more indicative of a 2-1, 3-1 game, something along those lines. It was close throughout. Both teams had opportunities. You think about, I know hitting a post isn't everything, but, Jace Burns with a fantastic opportunity, hit the post.
Yep.
Fargo South-Shanley had a great opportunity. They hit the post. And so both teams had some nice opportunities. So with our standings here, Central won tonight, so they are going to sit all alone in first place with 9. They were tied with Devils Lake coming into tonight, so they're going to be sitting in first with 9. I would not be surprised if they do not relinquish first place at all this season.
Okay.
They have looked pretty darn good. I watched them play a couple times. They have a 2-2 record, but their 2 losses, they lost to Eastside or East Grand Forks and then to Bemidji. Devils Lake is going to stay with 6, but they are going to be jumped by Red River, which is going to jump from 5 to 8. So Devils Lake, Fargo South-Shanley are both going to be tied with 6 points. You see West Fargo had 3. They got a win in overtime, so they're going to get 2 points, so they're going to go to 5. So they're going to jump both Fargo Davies and Cheyenne. And so it's going to look like this after tonight. You'll have Central, Red River, Fargo South-Shanley, Devils Lake are going to be tied. And then after that, you're going to have West Fargo, and then you're going to have Cheyenne, Davies, North, Mayport, and Grafton. And Grafton's going to be coming in here on Thursday. And I know you look at these standings and you say, oh, they're coming in here 0-4.
Yep.
Their goal differential, what was it? They lost 5-4 tonight, so their goal differential is going to be 11 goals for, 29 goals against. But they just played this team 1-1 through 2 periods, had a unbelievable third, if you believe, 32 shots against. And then they just took West Fargo, who has a good team this year, has guys
number
that can,
3 in the
they were voted number
preseason?
3, and you hear coaches all the time talk about rankings are just rankings, but they have players committed to Division I hockey on their team, and so they got guys that can put
Is the goalie
puck
one of them?
in the back of the net. No, it's their forward Bryce Matterns, committed to Arizona State, which is now a NCHC member, and so
yes, I heard that.
They say that's the top conference in college hockey, and so if an NCHC coaching staff thinks that highly of him, it kind of tells you what type of forward he is.
Right.
So Cheyenne, they're going to have their work cut out for him on Thursday, but it's good. They're going to have their favorite teachers here in the house, at least the seniors are, and so they're going to want to put on a good performance for their.
They're young,
favorite
and
staff
hopefully
members.
their memories are short.
Yeah, absolutely. You gotta get back on the horse right away here.
Right.
So for our crew tonight again, Tristan Marak, Bo Beam, Drake Nostrom, Daxton Fry, excuse me.
It's all male staff today, right?
Mr.
Congrats,
Thomas,
boys.
Mr. Salmon.
Yes, gentlemen.
And I see Mr. Salmon still running the camera.
Oh.
And he knows that we have
Dedication.
an early staff meeting tomorrow morning, and we got to get home. So it's time for us to stop talking.
All right.
So for Jordan Latufsky,
I'm Sean Berg. Thanks for tuning in.
Good night.
a moment in your bones when the fire takes over. Blood is running, heart is pumping as the battle gets closer. They can say what they want now, 'cause we'll be screaming now. We can be heroes everywhere we go. We can have all that we ever want. Swinging like Ali, rocking out bodies, standing on top like a champion. Keep your silver, give me that gold. You'll remember when I say we can be heroes everywhere we go. Keeping us down is impossible, 'cause we're unstoppable. Oh, we're unstoppable. We're unstoppable. Every spotlight, every soundbite, everybody who gave up is just a fuel for wanting him more than anybody against us. They can say what they want now, 'cause we'll be screaming now.